coming through my door. Find your place and settle in. The relatives are coming soon.
If your life is a mess, the people you're hanging out with are a reflection of that. When your life gets better, when your life starts to evolve, then what you'll realize is that the nature of the people that you're hanging out with evolves and changes. That's why our relationships change so much when we go from being a disaster area on wheels to being sober and together and responsible. And I mean responsible to yourself, but responsible and creative and committed. Bradley Quick is a very authentic guy. He's a very creative guy. I've known Brad for, I don't know, 5 or 6 or 7 years. I've kind of known him forever. You know, there's some people you meet them and it's like you don't need to know them for very long to know that you've probably hung out in a bar in Star Wars together in some other lifetime. But Bradley's a real deal, and I have a great respect for him. He works from a place of passion, and he does what he does because he loves living, and he appreciates life, and he appreciates the courage that it takes to show up the way you guys have shown up. It takes a lot of courage to be here.
Keep doing what you're doing, you'll keep getting what you get. If you want something different, you got to do something different. How do I know that? So I have to do the same thing. No change, no gain. No change, no gain. No change, no gain. How did I get here? How did I get to this place of standing in front of you? This place of being invited up here by Ken Sheets and Lee McCormick. I'm from Los Angeles. I came up here specifically for this meeting right here. To talk with each and every one of you. So that you can walk out of here a new individual. You can walk out of here with some ammunition you may have not had before this group meeting. This is all about you. So I'm going to walk out of here and I'm going to have a great time tomorrow. Sunday I'm getting on an airplane. I'm going back to Los Angeles. That's where I am. My most important task though at this moment is to impart a bunch of information to you that you may not have yet in your arsenal, yet in your consciousness. I want to touch your soul so you have the ability to change as I have. Where do I come from? Where do I get this stuff? Well, by the time I was 8 years old, 4 of my brothers and my only sister died of cystic fibrosis. When I was 9, I had a bicycle accident. When they first pulled me to the hospital, they told my parents I died that morning and they told the bedridden vegetable for the rest of my life. 17 days into this excursion into the hospital, they wanted to turn off the life support system and let me die. My mother, the same woman I figuratively speaking, kicked in the teeth throughout my entire drug usage. Woman I lied to, the cheated to, and everything else said, no, you're not going to kill my son. Well, you're not going to kill my son, she said to the doctor. So there I lay in this coma. My entire right side paralyzed. Couldn't walk or talk. Half my right eye blind. No coordination in my left side. It's messed up. Came out of the coma and again, against doctor's orders, Mom took me out of the hospital. Put me in a wheelchair, wheeled me out of the hospital. Had to tie my upper torso to the back of the wheelchair so it didn't fall out and hurt my little self. Got me to the car, put me in the car. Took me home, got me into a bedroom. I had one younger brother left at that time. His name was Blair. He died in 1979 in an automobile accident. The day I got bailed out of jail on 4 counts of attempted murder. That's a whole other story. We don't have time to go into that. I've been through a little bit. So, they put me in a twin bed, slid the twin beds up to one another. Mom would sleep in one, I'd sleep in the other. Mom would change my diapers, Mom would feed me. Mom would take me and put my feet on her feet, and her arms underneath my arms, and walk me and talk me. Bradley, you can, and Bradley, you will. exercise I didn't want to do. I went to shrivel up and fade away. I was gone now. At 4 years old, I started first grade. This is where it came from. 4 years old, I started first grade in private school. 5 years old, I spoke 3 languages. You understand? Then I became a little baseball player, a really cool little football player. Now I'm a battered vegetable. And they're feeding me some drug called Dilantin at this point, an anticonvulsatory. So already I'm getting into my mind where I can take something from the outside and fix my inside.